If you are a truth seeker just like myself, then watch this video because we're going to discover the truth together. And at the end, you're going to understand what I mean. First, before we go into that, you have to understand that there are certain people out there that just look for the truth, right? You have biased people who are religious in their own aspect, and that religion can also be atheist, right? But the other side of it is the people that just want to know the truth, and that was me. I grew up Jewish, and I simply was suffering immensely from the age of 18 to now every day. No, I'm kidding. So now until I found the truth. And it led me around this whole path, right? Because when you want peace, when you truly just want peace in your life, when you truly just want peace, you just want to know the truth. You don't care if it's Allah. You don't care if it's Muhammad. You don't care if it's Elohim. You don't care if it's Christ. You don't care if it's Buddha. You just want to know the truth. And there's people that are biased and say, no, this is the way, this is the way. And then there's the actual truth. And I want to share my story super quick because I think it could really help you. So since 18, I was looking for the truth because I was suffering so much. And it ended with Jesus Christ. I looked up everything. I did the whole Eastern practice. I did holistic stuff. I did New Age. I went to all these seminars, events. I talked to a bunch of people. And eventually I'm like, wait, hold on. The resurrection actually happened. It's even logical, because a lot of you out there, if you're atheist, and believe me, I was atheist at some point, but when people talk about Jesus, we tune out sometimes, right? Because we're like, bro, that's so cliche. Like, oh, let me talk to you about Christ, right? But it's actually true, dude. It's crazy, man. Because listen, if you're an atheist or you're a science, and you want to know logic, there's actually a lot of logic to Christ's resurrection and him being the truth. But you have to believe in something, a miracle. If you are if you're into science and that's it, and no religion, you have to believe in the miracle of the Big Bang. So you have two options, okay? You believe in the miracle of the Big Bang, or you believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And if you really sit with it, if you're like, hey man, and just like me, this is where I was too. I was like, there is no way, like, okay, these are all metaphors, right? And like, no, dude, this actually happened. I'm like, what? But in the Big Bang, you're like, okay, so there's nothing, something came from nothing, then there has to be something, right? Okay, so you have to have at least a little bit of faith in that. And then Jesus Christ's resurrection, you're like, it actually makes sense and is beautiful, and it brings your heart towards God and towards love. Why would you deny yourself